And here we are, Tier 1 West, the number 1 versus the number 5. Should be an exciting one. Looks like we're starting with Jericho, Buttons the Cat, and Bick as the first lineup for Big Dreams. They've been experimenting with different lineups all season long, and this is what they're going to open up with. Buttons the Cat, good pass to the back wall. They need a shooter, third man back, and Aspen is going to collect it. Aspen has been playing in IGL about as long as me, over 2 years. First goal is going to drop to Pit My Rocket League Ride. Bank unable to negotiate it off the back wall, and Aspen will 50 it to do the rest. $50 drops down. Jericho out to the corner. Here's another shot. It has to get addressed, and Buttons the Cat is able to do so. Great pass up to Aspen. Hemister with the assist.
Can I get a, oh yeah?
From the air, Aspen ready for it. And Bick gets bumped for good measure. A quick 2-0 for Pit My Rocket League Ride. And it's a small division here. You see Pit My Rocket League Ride, 2-loss team. Big Dreams with 3, and that's really the difference between 1 and 5 in this division. Coming around the bend. Too many Pelican on the sideline. Buttons the Cat sends it out. Jericho popping up. No! Jericho waits, stays on the ground. Might have been a boost issue. Vic sends it to back wall. Aspen takes 50 through. Pelican sends it out to the corner, and Jericho yanks it out to the other side of the field. These teams are GC2 plus or so, around there. You don't see too many SSLs in Tier 1, but they do happen. Buttons drops it down. Touch to the back wall. Emistro. Plenty of boost. Beats the defender. Buttons the Cat coming out. And Bick and Jericho both trying to get the clear. So this one falls back to Buttons. Emistro pops up, takes possession. Floating through, an Aspen with his 3rd goal. This one assists it as well. What a shot by Aspen. And that's what I was talking about with Aspen. He is an IGL veteran. Him and Pit My Rocket League Ride have been around IGL for so long, and I think Aspen himself has been able to capture some hardware, some podium finishes at pretty much every tier, going down to at least 3. And it's 4-0 now. Big Dreams still looking for their first. Touch here up to the ceiling. Too many Pelican. Swinging around. Again up to the ceiling. Aspen drops it down. And Buttons looking to corral it. Pops up. Looks good for here. Tries the airmail. Defender gets in the way. Down the field. Vic sizing it up. Hemistro has been a huge facilitator of these. Hemistro out of the corner. 50 up, Jericho. To the wall, to the backboard. Bick has an angle, rolls it in, and Aspen is there for the save. What a play. Pops here. Demo lands. Another demo.
You done messed up, Aaron!
Buttons the cat. Trying to stick with it. He gets nudged off into a shooting lane. Jericho floats one. Good touch off the read from the sidewall. And that's number 5, 44 seconds remaining. So Pit My Rocket League ride, a little late to the party, but make a statement when they arrive. Touch for Jericho. Pelican. Drops it down, sticks with it. Buttons the cat, gonna have to address it. Back pass around midfield. No one's ready for it. Aspen up. He's dangerous. And Bick rolls it out down the field. Touching through. Back quarter. And that one is in. 6-0. Passes. Look at the ball movement here. And the demo on the goal line. Tough to beat, tough to defend. And as we were talking about, Big Dreams do have a few lineups that they can go through. We'll see how they... Let's see how they address it. But Pit My Rocket League ride look almost unbeatable right now and look ready for grand finals. 3 goals, 3 assists for the MVP. And we'll ready up. Big Dreams will ready up. Maybe this will be their lineup for the evening as we're ready for game 2. Touch here for Bick. Let's see what Big Dreams is able to do. They're the ones that have to make some adjustments here. Pit My Rocket League ride really just have to do the same exact thing they did in game 1. Bick goes up to the backboard, doesn't land. Aspen taking his time here, sidestepping the bump as Pelican sends it to his back corner. Back into a shooting lane. Big Dreams taking it to this number 1 seed. Jericho puts it out to the corner, down the field, rushing. Gets up and Pelican up to the ceiling now. 0-0. Big Dreams doing a fantastic job just even keeping pace with this PMRLR team. Here's a shot. Might be the first one to land, and it is. Hamistro had the hat trick in game 1 and starts us off in 2. Bick hits the side wall of the net. Last defender that had a chance. And Jericho brings out the Nomad for this one. Pelican puts it up against the backboard. Nobody home, but Big Dreams a little too slow to recover. Out in the field, Jericho goes up, but it's over him. Buttons the cat. Selects it. Buttons, of course, rocking the Honda. Emistro looking to redirect. Bar down, and Aspen sends it the rest of the way.
Give it a loop. Give it a loop.
3 minutes left. Pit my Rocket League ride. Leading. In game, in series, down the field. Vic has to defend this alone. 50 up. Pelican can't touch. Aspen sends it to the back corner. Emistro stops it. Corner again. This one goes out. There's been opportunities. 4 Big Dreams are just a little slow on their recovery when they bring themselves about. Buttons can't touch. Emistro tries to get the dunk back into the field. Pelican will have a chance at this one. He runs into Bick, who sweeps it off the backboard. Crossing in. 50 back. Too many. Pelican. Recover. And Hemistro back to that corner. He's sending them hard enough and with enough velocity that they drive right back into a shooting position. Jericho doing his best to make the Nomad look graceful. So here comes Buttons. Buttons, good pass. Vic and Jericho up, they team up. It's Jericho credited with the score.
That's how it's done, son. That's how it's done, son.
That one well defended. Aspen was there, Pelican was there, but slips through nonetheless. And we have ourselves a game. 2-1, Hemistro. Drops down. Jericho, another opportunity. Hit my Rocket League ride. Looking a bit uncharacteristic. Here comes the touch. Buttons. Sends it out. Buttons the cat. Gets up. Back wall. Can't touch. And it's Jericho who'll have to recover. Beats one. Goes on. And that one gets in. Buttons the cat. Caught up on the back wall. Jericho stops it. Beats Pelicans. And Mistro puts in the 3rd goal for PMRLR. The cat sends it up. PMRLR aren't out of the woods yet. Look good, but not the world-beating performance that we saw from game 1. Jericho can't touch. Pelican getting fancy now. Pelican also rocking the Honda. Aspen sends it out. Pelican sends it back to Hemistro. And it's down the field. Buttons gets up for it. This one will be in the books as well. PMRLR looking for the sweep. And so far so good in that regard. And as I was saying, with Big Dreams and their personnel, that this may be what they have available tonight, but they are a little slow to ready up. Maybe they're utilizing the best of 7 format to roll in more of their players. Hemistro, 548, 2 goals, 1 assist, 1 save, 3 shots. MVP performance for him. And it looks like it. Same lineups, let's go. Touch here for the back wall. Pelican gets up, Floating over, flip reset, gets the touch, gets a second, and no shooter was there. No trust in Pelican. But perhaps PMRLR just playing a little more conservative. They are a fantastic team, but they don't want to get ahead of themselves, it looks like. Vic sends it out. Touch up to the ceiling. Buttons the Cat had the right idea. Buttons goes back into it.
Hey, don't look now, but I think we're about to be killed.
Drops down. Good ball movement here. Good field control from Big Dreams, but Pit My Rocket League Ride have been dominating pretty much every facet of this game as Aspen is chasing down Bic on the demo attempt. Buttons the Cat. Sends one. Aspen drops it down. Bic. Goes back wall here. Now up wall. And Mistro drops it. Buttons going the other way. And this is one of those instances where Big Dreams gets better and better as the series goes along, but they are looking for their first win. Looking to upend this strong performance from Pit My Rocket League Ride. Blue Finny Gaming coming in, drops it down. Great pass. Aspen credited with the shot, but had a shooter been there, that one was going. Vic flies in. Can't finish, swings around. Appreciate the follow. Crosses midfield. Down to Pelican. Pelican tries to get it over, hit his captain. Here comes Jericho. Jericho with the car change, goes to Octane now. And Mistro drops it from the ceiling. So 0-0 with 2 minutes left. Big Dreams making Pit My Rocket League Ride work for it this time around, because it has been relatively easy sledding for them in the first 2 games. Jericho drops it down. Vic sends it back into the field of play. Hemistro, an opportunity. Haven't been much of these. And he will finish. He's given us MVP after MVP. And he cannot be stopped. Get all the defenders you like. He's going to find a way to sneak in there to score, to make it happen for this PMRLR goal team. And a 1-0 may do it. They're knocking on the door again. Buttons the Cat with a save. And Mistro, infield pass, no shooter there. Vic sends one. Looks good, and a save by Hemistro. Incredible. Vic drops it down. Jericho sends it to the midfield. Hemistro gets knocked off for a second. Dribbling against one. And that's a second. Looks like we may end 2-0. Big Dreams doing better and better. But PMRLR showing us that better doesn't win. Always. Crowd counting down now. Match point now for Pit My Rocket League Ride. They are the number 1 seed. 4-2 number 1 seed trying to punch their ticket to the grand finals. 499, 2 goals, 1 saves. Sorry, 1 save. And you have a feeling what the game plan is if you're Pit My Rocket League Ride. Feed Hemistro, get him the ball and watch him work. So far, so good. Big Dreams is getting wise to it, but again, having a tough time translating that to a win on the series. Touch here for Jericho. Jericho drops it down, and as I said, Big Dreams, gutsy performance, but they are getting beat in every phase of a Rocket League match. Too many Pelican. Puts it in the sidewall. Hemistro back in. I'm sorry if you're getting tired of me calling his name out. He is just doing a lot.
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
And doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon. 1-0. PMRLR, Big Dreams. I'm not sure what the ask here would be. Vic sends it out to the back wall. Jericho chasing it down. Pops up, trying to win on the 50, and he gets beat out of that. Butters the Cat turned around. Has to fend off the 2v1. Gets one. Another pass. And it's Vic rocking the NASCAR now. Touch off the wall. Jericho gets up to the corner, up to the ceiling. Buttons the Cat gets up and cancels out. Touchdown. Hemistro, watch him. You can almost feel the tension when he has the ball and he's on the field. Jericho sends one. Defender, it's Aspen. And he gets it out, collects a save. Aspen sends one. Nobody home, and it goes off the post. Hit my Rocket League Ride almost got a long distance goal for their second. Puffin says you don't mess with Hemi. Aspen pops up. Back wall. Up to Buttons. Touches down, Vic. Gets a save. Pass down. This will be a good opportunity, and not if Hemistro's in the way. Another shot, looks a little high. Bick is there, goes for the 50. 50 he gets, and it's going the other way. Buttons the Cat, last man back, defending. Running sideline now. Jericho trying to pass out of the corner. Great read, but just a little high there. Big Dreams, I think, has gotten 2 goals through the first 3 games. Actually, maybe just 1. Pops up. Jericho. Touches through. Jericho went for a headhunting. Pelican with a midair bump on Buttons the Cat. They might have gotten tired of Buttons plucking all their big clears out of the air. Shot. Bick. And there's one. Bick going upper 90 left. Jericho dribbles it into position, and Bick does the rest on an empty net. Bick driving in. Looks like goal number 2. Bick comes in. The cheating pays off. Keeps it close on the kickoff. And Big Dreams with their first lead of the series. And it comes at match point. They're back against the wall. Aspen 50s through. Caught on the corner. Amistro drops it down. Aspen goes up. Twirls into it. Pelican wants the tie and score. He'll double wide left. We're still going here, down to 10 seconds. And it looks like maybe a 1-goal victory. Still up in the air. And indeed it is.
It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
Zay says, Big Dream shutting me up with that. It was like a good performance, one that they were waiting for this entire 7 set. But it's still match point for PMRLR. And they only need 1 more to end it. Buttons the Cat with 3 saves. That's what I was talking about. Looks like Buttons the Cat was staying a little more patient, conservative, and knowing his role and how much he can do. Just playing a little more defensive. To end the evening here, Jericho slow to ready up. Maybe talking some last minute strats. I mean, they finally have a winning formula that they can lean on and improve on. And Blue Finney says, calling it 4-1. Let's see. Let's see here. Jericho taking the full intermission. You got to imagine that Pit My Rocket League ride is champing at the bit to get back on the field and take this W. Jericho sends one. Aspen going right back. Aspen floating. Pick a little too shallow on defense. Aspen is able to do it alone. Aspen was looking mighty speedy in game 1, and I think he might have gotten a little complacent, I'll say, with Hemi's performance, doing such a great job. But if Aspen is going to be a 1-2 punch to Hemi on the other side, it might be it for Big Dreams. PMRLR leading. Emmy coming in. Jericho hunts him down. Sends it to the back wall. Jericho leads it. Vic with room. Couldn't get to it. Got the touch, but not what he wanted. Couldn't slide it over enough. And we stay at 1-0. Vic sends it down to Pelican. Pelican touches, crossing here. Aspen at front post. He sends it out. Vic drops it down, needs some help. Hemi to Aspen. Aspen gets smacked.
Die!
Aspen floats one over. Jericho gets up to it. Pelican goes wide left. Had an opportunity there. Vic dives over Hemi to the other side. Runs the cat. Pops it away. So 3 minutes, a lot of back and forth from both teams. Jericho battling out of his own corner. And what a play by Hemi. He has been magic all night.
Give me a hell yeah!
And there's going upper 90, and then there's going upper 90 like that. And with as well as Big Dreams has been playing, any goals from Pit My Rocket League Ride are going to have to be on something like that. They're going to have to get creative. Big Dreams has done a good job on defense, and if anyone can reach into their bags of tricks to make it happen, it's got to be Hemi. Touch here from the back wall. Aspen sends it out. Touch here now for Hemi. The double commit. Tries to muscle it through it. Aspen can't get through Jericho. Here we are. Buttons goes up the wall. Hemi, he's dangerous. Flip reset, slows it down and can't double off the backboard. Amazing attempt, and as I say, you could just feel the energy when he gets the ball in space. Buttons the cat almost strikes gold, but Hemi gets in the way. Vic backflips. Touch here for Aspen. Sends it away. Vic. Hemi get a reverse all the way out of the play. I thought he was just getting a better position. Gets it over to Aspen. Pelican in the area as well. And another demo. Why not? 60 seconds remaining. Looks like it may be over. Aspen and Buttons the cat.
Emotional, damn it!
And sometimes when the Rocket League competition gets this fast, you see them stray away from the bumps of this and the demos, but neither team shine away from it. Love to see it. Jericho trying to get one on the board. Aims a little too high. Aspen, I think it was, just hanging in the air. Touchdown for Buttons. Back into the field. Buttons sends it high. Crowd will count him down. This one should be in the books. And Big Dreams will go on to play in the third place matchup. Try to get some gold there. Some hardware, rather. Pin My Rocket League Ride will play in grand finals. Why did I ready up? And we're gonna talk to the man Aspen for just a second here. I think Aspen created a group chat, so it'll be the whole team.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I am well. So the number 1 seed, two losses on the season. Who were those two?
I think the team we play in the finals and the team that Big Dreams was able to make it past. So glad we didn't have to face them in this match.
Okay. So who is the you're saying the other side of the bracket's already handled? Was it Phoenix Clan?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So the 1
Yeah.
versus the 2, it's kind of rare in IGL, but I think with such a small bracket, I think there's only a few ways for that to end.
Yep.
But
I mean, yeah, it'll be a good matchup because they are very good. But yes.
right. So did you with the small division, did each team play twice, or how was that handled?
Well, actually, I think at the start of the season there were like 14 teams, but there
Oh,
were so
okay.
many forfeits that so many teams dropped out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why at the end there's only 6 teams.
Okay, and that makes sense. So you're saying that Phoenix Clan was one of your series losses this season. What do you guys do to approach that? Do you watch the film on that, or do you just improve and then just show up next week, or how you feeling about it?
Honestly, I feel like we just kind of focus on improving our own game, and so
Right.
we don't really we're not gonna try and play around their play style. Like certainly we're gonna take notes and be sure make sure we can look out for whatever shots they're running. But yeah, I think we definitely just work on ourselves and try to improve our chemistry together. I think we'll be golden.
Yeah, that might be the best way to go about it, because if you adjust to them specifically, and depending on what week you played them, they might be a whole different team with new strats, better players or just improved players. So yeah, I like that I like that approach a lot. Anything in particular that you remember they did, or was it that long ago?
Oh, I mean, I wasn't really there for that.
Okay.
I'll be honest. I don't think I played that game.
No, I think it was the 3 of us, I think, that played that game. But
Was it?
yeah, the thing
Really?
was they had an SSL on their team, so it was all centered around that guy. It was pretty hard for us to adjust.
Oh yeah, actually,
but
I do remember that. Actually, yeah.
yeah, so it'll be a tough game for sure. But hopefully
Yeah.
we did get a game off him, so I think we can definitely do it.
Okay. Ooh, that might be
Yep.
fun to watch. Last thing I got, it's for you, Aspen. Who we
Yep.
giving the game ball to here tonight?
I think it has to go to Hemi,
Right.
MVP every single game. I Mr. He scored all the goals, did everything basically.
I
Seemed
appreciate
like.
that. Hey, no, that's not true though. That's not true. But I appreciate that.
No, Hemi, yeah.
Everything he did went in, so yep.
No, yeah, Hemi, congrats. It's fun to watch you, the chat. You were getting them talking. And you guys just as a whole did great. Aspen, if you have the Pimp My Rocket League Red link, I always post it for you guys here in the chat, so you get that promo going. But before we leave, all 3 of you have the floor. Anything you want to talk about that maybe we didn't get to touch on, feel free.
I'm pulling up that link real quick. You guys.
I mean, just watch out for us in the battles. We're gonna win this shit. I promise you. We're gonna win this. Okay, mark my words.
Okay, so
That's not even cocky.
So we have Hemi guaranteeing victory next week.
For sure.
Yep. I mean, if he says it, it's gonna come true. So.
If Hemi guarantees
I'm like a prophet.
I'll second, I'll third.
Yep.
I
I
bet.
third as well. Here, I'm posting the link right now.
It might not let you. If you DM it to me, I'll just
All right.
move it over.
I'll send the group DM.
How has the channel been going, by the way?
Been going good. We actually started our own channel, which I just sent. Just so because we just have a lot of content coming out. It's always really fun. Yep.
Okay, so this is Supersonic Customs then.
Yeah, it's our own channel, but I think that represents our designs a little better. John,
Okay.
we're doing what John wants to do, but this one we can basically do whatever we want to, so it's always a great time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Completely designer run on this one.
Okay. I like that. I like that. Anything else from you gentlemen before we take off?
I think that's it. Thank you so much for casting. Really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Thank you for having us. That was a pleasure.
Of
Thank you.
course. Of course. Congrats and good luck next week.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you so
Later.
much.
All right. Pimp My Rocket League Ride eSports Gold. And they get it done and guarantee victory next week. That's I like it. I like it. I like when teams put their name on it, put their